Hello and welcome to glennzb TV for Friday, the show that puts glennzb up your Periscope. I'm bringing, let's just tip this down a bit because I feel like you're looking up my nose at the moment. I'm bringing New Zealand, now I've got itchy nose because I feel like you've been up my nose. I'm bringing New Zealand to the world, and the world to New Zealand. Now, I know we're supposed to be going for Helen Clark because she's one of ours, but I feel Lieutenant Uhura may be more qualified to be the Secretary General of the UN. Let me explain. Look, here's Helen here. Now, see if you can tell. I mean, she wears it well, but, and so does the guy next to her, and the woman behind her, and the other guy behind her there. Do you see what I'm talking about? You don't? These people here. I mean, she could, maybe her. Come on, you can see what I'm talking about. Look, here is Lieutenant Uhura of the USS Enterprise. See, she's got one. And she knows how to work that puppy. I mean, not only has she got that one, she's using that at the same time. I think if anybody can really help with communication at the UN, it's Uhura. Now, we had the bloke who's leading the mission to find the Loch Ness Monster on the show this morning, and he basically admitted that there isn't a Loch Ness Monster. I'm not quite sure what they're doing. He doesn't believe in it anymore. Why are they looking for it? It's very confusing. But now, and also there's no trench. He says there was a mysterious extra deep trench apparently in the loch. But they've also, because they've got this sort of robot submarine, I don't know why that's the international hand gesture for robot submarine. Maybe does it have those things on the boop, 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 boop. Anyway, there's nothing to pick up down there because there's nothing there. There's not even a trench now. No trench, no monster. Is there even a lock? It's a real boring place to go. It's just cold and gloomy lake in Scotland. Please, 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 please don't text in the movies. Apparently, one of the big cinema chains in the States is considering letting people text during the movies because the young'uns can't go for 2 hours without texting. Now, this puts me on the mind of a movie I tried to go to with my soon-to-be domestic manager. I think it was when we first started going out. Or maybe it was a previous girlfriend. I'm into a dodgy area now. Anyway, I remember being on a date once at the movies. Let's just say that. And there were some idiot kids running up and down at the back of the theatre. And I just took one of them by the scruff of the neck, and I said in a very quiet but hopefully malevolent sort of a voice, I said, stop doing that. Stop making all this noise. Stop being so disruptive, or I'll rip your head off and throw it down your throat. And then I'm not sure, whoever it was who I was with thought that I'd gone a little bit too far, because I mean these kids were probably only 9 or 10. But they got the message and they stopped making the noise, so, I'm just saying, if you text near me, be prepared to suffer the consequences. I'm quite hard-ass, aren't I? glennzb's quite hard-ass today. And finally, what's wrong with what Watson wants? This is off the back of Scott Watson wanting to meet up with his sort of alleged victim's father if he did murder his daughter, which he says he didn't, but the courts said he did. It's a confusing sort of a situation, isn't it? But really, I only wanted to include it in today's episode because I thought that was a neat headline. What's wrong with what Watson wants? And see how it's a cool shape too. Is that really what the right way to be choosing stories for this program, glennzb? Probably not. Why are you talking to yourself in the third person again, glennzb? There's lots of good questions today. So I'm gonna let that sit. I'm gonna let that sit for a week and a day. Well, really a week and 3 days when you think about it. I'm on leave next week, but don't be alarmed. I will be back. Not Monday week because that is a holiday, but that Tuesday following, whatever that date is. I'll see you then. Thanks for having me at Periscope.